that was, we had a wonderful segment before this where we got to know about who is Devi Parashakti, who is Swamiji, and what is Diksha. Now let's move on to the next segment, which is a very exciting segment where all of you will be seeing a live demonstration of the manifesting of extraordinary Shaktis.
So today you will be witnessing the Balasins, the Nithyananda Yogis, the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all the experiences and the results of extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers being awakened in all of us through Diksha, initiation.
In today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We will be manifesting the following powers of third eye, which is seeing with the blindfold.
So let us first learn about what are Shaktis. What are Shaktis and how do we manifest them? In the Veda Agamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest the 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers. And manifesting Shaktis are described as a system, a method, and a science for human beings to explore the various powers and possibilities and have access to various states of consciousness. And Shaktis manifest divine, and you need to manifest the divine. Not that you are a man and you need to reach the divine. So let us see a few differences between Shaktis and Siddhis.
Now, Shaktis are expressed from the space of enlightenment and is a side effect of the feeling connection with the divine and in high integrity with the Guru, and are a source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance from enlightenment and are the path of enlightenment.
A few more differences are that Shaktis manifest through ordinary human beings in extraordinary ways just after the initiation of the avatar, and Shaktis are permanent. Siddhis are not permanent and they may divert you from enlightenment. So who is the source of all these Shaktis? How do we have all these Shaktis? Who is the source? Who has given everything to us?
Paramashiva is the primordial divinity. In Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality, as the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence. He performs the Panchakritya of 5 cosmic acts of Shrishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Bhava, pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, liberating grace for all living entities.
And the avatar of Paramashiva himself has incarnated down. An incarnation of Paramashiva, Paramashiva himself, has come down in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 108th living incarnation and representation of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It is where the science of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as a lifetime. For the first time in modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking, never accomplished before.
The knowledge and science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next through Diksha, initiation by enlightened gurus. The Supreme Pontiff, being recognized as an incarnation, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initial knowledge repositories for billions to manifest science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Shri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita, and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham and Paramashivoham.
So this is how Swamiji was brought up by all the enlightened gurus. You can see so many enlightened gurus of Swamiji who has grown him up and made him to be who he is right now. So you can see Tinnai Swami, Yogi Raj Yoganandapuri, Mata Vibhujanandapuri, Isekki Swamigal, Annamalai Swamigal. So you can see so many of the gurus of Swamiji, and you can see Swamiji himself standing as a 3-year-old boy doing the Chaturmasya. So how do we awaken these divine Shaktis in us? How do we start manifesting these extraordinary Shaktis? Every ultimate truth, Jnana, mapped into your consciousness, Prajna, manifests as a possibility and a power of every being, Prajnana. So let us learn.
Diksha is the direct.
Let us now watch a video and learn what is Diksha and what happens when we get initiated by the Master.
Transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarva samapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi diksha vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, Birdi, Bengaluru. Contact 9742203.
Yes, with that beautiful video on of learning what is initiation and what happens after we get the Diksha by the avatar. Let us see the science. Let us see how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through the through the four evidences, the pramanas. Yes, Ma, you can go ahead.
The first is the Shastra Pramana, the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. And the next is the Apta Pramana, the experience and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who time tested and verified these sciences.
Next is the Apta Pramana, the experience or the account of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. This millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation. And last is the Pratyaksha Pramana, or the empirical evidences or observation and scientific experimentation. So, what is the source of all these Shaktis? So, we already discussed and told that Paramashiva is the source. But where do all these Shaktis come from? The Vedagamas. So, let us see what are the Vedagamas now.
Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. Vedas are a pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. Vedas and Vedagamas are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva himself. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. And a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called a Shastra Pramana.
So, without further delay, let us witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye. But before that, let us see the Shastra Pramana, the Atma Pramana, the Apta Pramana, and the Sakshi Pramana for the power of third eye. So, now we have the Shastra Pramana. You can go ahead.
The Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Kapalantarmanonyasya tishtannilitalochanaha kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The translation for this verse is, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashiva.
Yes, with the beautiful chanting of the Shastra Pramana, let us move on to the Apta Pramana, where Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. Natumam shakyase drashtum anenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram. But you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana, the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan. The 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye. So let us now see the Atma Pramana.
Inside and outside broke.
Let us now see the Atma Pramana narrated by Swamiji, and in Swamiji's own words, how Swamiji experienced the 360-degree vision.
first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything, everything, everything. Just became so alive. The idea, something is inside.
Yes, with the beautiful Atma Pramana narrated with Swamiji by Swamiji himself with his own words. Let us move on to the Pratyaksha Pramana. Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay. The Pratyaksha Pramana, where they have the empirical evidence from the observation and scientific experimentation. Swamiji himself, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, has gone through these scientific experimentations, and the study measures and compare metabolic cells, activity of the brain in conscious and meditative the opening of the third eye states using the PET, the positron emission tomography. When doing the daily activities, the high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in deep Samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain at peace.
And next is the Sakshi Pramana. This rare sacred science of third eye awakening is being made available to humanity for their ultimate enrichment and conscious evolution by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff embodies the most profound yogic states that surpass all bounds of time, space, and matter, and is gifting this pure science of third eye awakening along with many other spiritual sciences through initiation to millions of people. And millions of people all across the globe have been initiated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and are experiencing the profound results as extraordinary powers in their day-to-day lifestyle. So you will now be witnessing the extraordinary manifestation, the demonstration of the power of third eye with the Balasans and the Nithyananda yogis. We'll be joining back with all of you in just a couple of minutes.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnation, both. During
Now as the Balasans get ready, I will just explain what they will be doing. So they will have an I-band with them, and once they have worn the I-band, any of you can comment any sentence, any sequence of numbers, anything you want them to read. You can just type it up in the comment section on YouTube, and you will see that they will be able to read it within just few seconds. So yes, I think the Balasans are ready. Today with us, we have Manitya Kaladaranda and Manitya Virajananda. And along with them, we have Manitya Yoga Prananda, who is also one of the Acharyas, who will be helping them both in wearing the I-bands. So Ma Yoga Prana, you can explain how the I-band looks.
Yes, thank you so much, Mamadura. And as Mamadura explained, I do have two I-bands with me, and in front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge. As all of you can see, the sponge is all around the I-band. There's no gap between the opaque sheet and the sponge, and this is actually an ophthalmologist certified I-band. So this is actually made for people who have insomnia and who find it hard to sleep. And so it is completely proven that no light can enter through this I-band, and this is the I-band that we'll be placing on Mavirija and Ma Kaladra. Yes, and before that, just for confirming, I request Ma Kaladra and Mavirija, both of you, to turn to your right, left, up and down, and show all the participants that there's no wires, there's nothing hanging from you. There's no mics, there's nothing. So all of you can very clearly see there's no wires, there's no mics, nothing. Yes. So there's no wires, there's no mics, anything. And we'll be placing these I-bands just as it is on top of Mavirija and Ma Kaladra.
You can see how Ma Yoga Prana is putting on the I-bands for both of them. Once both of them are done tying their I-bands, anyone who wants their comments to be read, you can start putting your comments, and they will be reading the latest comments. And Ma Sneha, I think you have asked for a scan. Yes, after the third eye, we will be doing body scanning.
Yes, Ma Kaladra, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Yes. And to make it even more foolproof, Mavirija and Ma Kaladra will not be touching the I-band. If they have any adjustments to be made, they will be only asking me. They will not be touching their I-bands. Yes. So now all of you can start posting anything which you feel a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old Balasan will not be guessing and will not be...
Ma Kaladra and Mavirija, can you turn to your right, left, up and down? So everyone can see that there's no gaps anywhere in the I-band and around the eyes in ways that light can enter.
Yes, so yes, I can see that so many people
are reading the comments.
Yeah, so many people have requested for a scan. So whoever has requested for a scan, I request you to please stay tuned, as we are going to be manifesting the power of body scanning just after this power. So whoever wants to post any message, any emojis, any stickers, anything which you want the Balasans to read, you can post it in the live YouTube comments, and the Balasans will be reading it out loud in front of you. Yes, ma'am, Virija Ma Kaladra, you can go ahead.
Religious poets, which is there in YouTube, in Kailasa,
SPH YouTube page, the comment section are from Mas Neha saying method of life in meditation. Prashant, Nithyanandam, please stand for me. Sneha, Aham Brahmasmi. Amazing. Amazing. And Ma Virija has read it in less than a few seconds, and she is with her eyes blindfolded. And yes, you can continue reading, Ma Virija. Ma Sneha's posted 6 ohms, which is like white color ohm with purple color background. Yes, amazing. All of you can continue posting different emojis, very rarely used emojis, and different stickers. You can post hard words, medical terms, anything you can post in this chat. And Ma Virija and Ma Kaladhara will be reading it out for you.
Actually, in the interest of time, we can just quickly move on. Ma Virija, you can read one more comment, and Ma Kaladhara, maybe 1 or 2 more comments. So we can move on to the next power.
Yes, Ma Kaladhara, you can read.
Yes. Present has posted superb, and Mas Neha has posted wow and the namaste emoji.
Yes, amazing. And that was also in just less than few seconds. And understand that all this is possible just through Diksha, the power of initiation. As all of you saw, every person who gets initiated by the master lives in a very unclutched space, and especially the Balasins of the Nityananda Gurukul are able to. It's not only the Balasins, everyone just with the initiation can manifest these extraordinary Shaktis, even you. So please do stay tuned, and with this, we'll be moving to the next power. I'll be removing the eye bands of Ma Virija and Ma Kaladhara.
You can see Ma Yogaprana removing their eye bands, and there will be nothing on the eye band. It will be as it was when it was put on them.
Yes. So you can see it's exactly the same. Intact.
Yes, we have Prashantaya asking for a scan. Yes, Aya, we will be doing it in just a few minutes.
Yes. So now let us see the Shastra Pramana, the Atma Pramana, the Apta Pramana, and the Sakshi Pramana for the power of body scanning. Before we move on to the next power, we'll be joining back with you in a few minutes.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now the next power of body scanning will be done also by a few Balasins, where we will be scanning your body. Any problem, whether it's physical or mental, any problem in your body, we will be scanning, and we will also be telling a solution for that problem and how you will be able to permanently heal that problem.
Yes. So now let us see the Shastra Pramana. But before that, in this power of body scanning, one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, disease, medically diagnosed issues, and provide solutions through the awakened third eye. So in this extraordinary power of body scanning, you will be witnessing the Balasins and the Nityananda Yogis manifesting and scanning your body through the third eye and revealing medically diagnosed issues, illnesses, diseases, and even problems which you yourself are not aware of, and will be revealing the root cause and the solution for it. So let us now see the Shastra Pramana.
Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam vyatvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest consecutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe simultaneously, consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Para Devi Adi Shakti, is revealed, and supreme power manifestation happens.
Yes, with the beautiful chanting of the Shastra Pramana, let's move on to the Apta Pramana, the reference for the power of body scanning from the life of a Siddha. So, Teriyar was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agastya for healing, and Agastya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small tere, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. Agastya immediately instructs Terya, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, thus gaining the name Terya. And remember that this was 500,000 years ago, and Terya successfully conducted the open head surgery, which now modern science has proven, and now which doctors this say is doing. But this was already revealed, this was already done and tested by our ancestors, our siddhas, munis, rishis, yogis, and Brahma yogis, and everyone 50,000 years ago already, and they have time to sit and verified and successfully completed these kind of surgeries and have manifested such extraordinary powers even 50,000 years ago. So next let's see the Atma Pramana. Yes, Mamadra, you can go ahead.
Okay. The Adu Pramana, which is the accounts from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's own life, happened on the 22nd of December 2019. And let's paraphrase it in his own words. Only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go out for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened, and where balance has to be done. I used allopathy as the second opinion to verify my findings.
Yes, so you can beautifully see in the video how Swamiji is showing no expression of pain at all. No expression of pain. And Swamiji is in fact laughing and very casual with the whole situation when he had a multiple compound fracture in his right hand. And next is the Saksha Pramana, the experiences and results. So you can see how so many devotees have shared their experience of power manifesting, where they have also manifested the power of body scanning with the grace of Swamiji's Diksha, this initiation. And without further delay, let us now witness the power of body scanning.
So as the Balasans get ready, anyone who wants a body scan can put your comments. We will be doing the first two people. So we have already Prashantaya. So I will be taking Prashantaya for a scan, and even Ma Neha has asked for a scan. So Ma Yoga Prana will be scanning for Ma Sneha. And we also have with us Manti Brahmayogananda. So we can take another one person. Anyone who would like a body scan can comment in the comment section.
Yes. So we also have with us Maniti Brahmayogananda, who is 13 years old and is a Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul, and who is going to be demonstrating the extraordinary power of body scanning to all of you too.
We have Bhakti Todi for a scanning request. Ma Brahmayoga, you can scan Bhakti Todi. Now we will be chanting the Mahavakya and starting the scan. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, Maniti Madhurananda, I request you to unmute and speak. And I also have a small request. Could you just repeat the person who I'm scanning for?
Yes, you are scanning for Ma Sneha.
Okay.
So Ma Sneha, Prashantaya and Bhakti Todi. Ma Bhakti Todi. For all three of you, the Balasans are scanning. Please stay tuned so you are able to get the scanning.
Yes. So I'll start sharing from Ma Sneha. From Ma Sneha, Paramashiva has very clearly revealed that Paramashiva has very clearly revealed that you are experiencing you're experiencing itchiness and dryness with the skin because there's a lot of heat in your body. But the same way, Paramashiva also revealed that it is your body temperature continuously goes up and down. Suddenly you feel like your body temperature goes very low and suddenly it raises up very high. But internally you have a lot of heat in your body. This is what Paramashiva has revealed. Paramashiva also showed me that the blood is actually, there's a lot of impure blood going around, going through flowing through your body. There's a lot of impure blood which is also affecting different organs of yours. Suddenly you'll feel really weak and tired. Externally it is only a feeling of weakness and tiredness, but internally it is actually affecting your body. So I feel like you should get this checked up. And Paramashiva revealed that the solution is just to eat a lot of vegetables and every day to take Haritaki. Paramashiva revealed just take Haritaki, that will increase the prana flow, the oxygen flow in your body. That itself will help you. And also to do the Nirahara Samyama for a few days so that your body will start getting balanced. And it's not that you are not supposed to eat. Whenever you feel like you should eat, you can eat. But Paramashiva reveals that more liquid should go in your body because that will really help because of the temperature rise and drop in your body. It will really help doing the Nirahara Samyama. So it will cause a balance in your body. And Paramashiva also revealed that this is because of a lot of pitta in your body. So you have layers of pitta forming in your stomach. Pitta is actually bile. So you have layers of pitta which is forming, and because of that, all these problems are being created. So you should work on daily detoxing your body, ma. And I request you to also comment, get back in the comment section whether you were able to relate with what I'm telling. And yes, so please get back.
Yes.
Okay, Ma Brahmayoga, you can go ahead.
I did the body scanning for Bhakti Tori, and what Paramashiva revealed is that Bhakti Tori, Paramashiva revealed that you have a lot of black heads on your face. Like your face is, there are no pimples or anything. The only thing which is there is a lot of black heads, and that is happening because of the amount of toxins you have in your body. You're having a lot of toxins and you're not sweating. Like when you're not sweating, you're not doing any physical work. So all these toxins are staying inside. And all the toxins are there because like you're going through a lot of mood swings. Like suddenly you're getting angry and suddenly you're feeling really sad. Right now, all of this is happening to you. And because of that, you're getting all of this is happening. So Paramashiva revealed this. What Paramashiva revealed is, first thing, you should start being active throughout the day. You should start doing a lot of yoga and exercise. And the second thing which he revealed is that anytime you're starting to get angry or you're going to go through something, just be quiet. Like don't say anything more. Once you're feeling better, that time speak. Like when you're really angry, you should stop speaking, and this will help you in controlling your anger and stopping it. And it will also reduce the toxins in your body, which will heal all the blackheads on your face.
Yes, so Bhakti Todiyaya, I request you to get back. And Ma Sneha would just like to add on to your scanning, Ma. Paramashiva also revealed that you have been eating a lot of spicy food lately. And that is also affecting your body and also mood swings. So this is what Paramashiva revealed. And Paramashiva revealed a very simple solution to drink more liquids. And very specifically, I saw lemon juice. So please start drinking more lemon juice and also get back to us on the comments, verifying whether you're able to relate with us or not.
Yes, so Prashantaya, what Paramashiva revealed to me was that your bones are getting very weak now, and because of that, you're getting various pains, like sometimes in your hands, sometimes in your legs, and sometimes especially in your back. But this is actually not because of calcium deficiency or any other thing. It is because of lots of toxins in your body getting spread all over your body, and it's affecting the bones. So what I was able to see as the solution for this was, every day if you take a tablespoon of castor oil, just swallow it, and also every day do any pranayama which you find is comfortable for you and which you are fine doing with. You can do any pranayama, but at least for 10 minutes in a day, dedicate your time for doing pranayama. This will help the toxins come out of your body. Other than that, there is no other problem which I was able to see. That it's only because of the bones getting weaker, there are different body pain and different problems happening in your body.
Yes, amazing scanning. So Prashantaya, I request you also to get back. So Ma Sneha has posted, thanks Ma for taking my name. And Bhakti Todi has posted, thank you Ma. I request both Ma Sneha and Bhakti Todi, I request you to get back.
Bhakti Todi has actually responded saying that I could relate with every single thing. So thank you Ma. That's great, Ma Brahma Yoga.
Okay, so Ma Sneha.
You can go on my yoga, brother.
Ma Sneha has also posted, Ma, might be in the future. I have pitta. Don't take spicy food. Thanks for the scanning. Okay. So Ma Sneha would just like to tell anything which Paramashiva reveals, Ma, can never be false. So I'm not telling that okay, you have the problem or anything. I'm just telling, follow whatever solutions Paramashiva has given, and any other problem you are facing in your body also will get healed. Because, like, just for example, anytime we get sick, right, we go to the doctor. Example, we have cough, cold, anything, we go to the doctor. They do a checkup for us and they give the medicine as per them. But one thing the doctor can never do is find out the root cause of the problem, why the problem is being created. All of us know our body is really mysterious. Anything, even a single headache, can be because of some incompletion, or a single leg pain can be because of some problem in the heart. Anything it can be. Our body is very mysterious. So the one thing the doctor cannot do is they cannot find out the root cause of the problem, the main cause of the whole problem. So the one thing that the third eye can do, the benefit of the third eye body scanning, is the third eye will reveal exactly the root cause of any problem you're facing. It is like there's a huge wheat plant growing amidst all your plants. Only when you uproot the plant, if you continue cutting the branches of the wheat plant, it's going to continue growing. Only when you uproot the whole plant will it even stop growing once and for all. So that is the same thing. Only when you completely heal the root of the problem in your body, then only all the problems will stop. So follow the solution which Paramashiva has revealed, and all other problems you are facing also will just simply disappear. Yes. And with this, we thank all of you for joining us in today's Power Manifestation segment. And please stay tuned for the upcoming segments before the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. So thank you all. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Actually, my Yoga Prana, we also have a response back from Prashantaya, and yes, we have a response back from Prashantaya saying for the past few weeks he has been getting pain in his hand. So yes, Saya, thank you for commenting back and responding back. And for everyone else who is asking for a scan, every day at this time, we will be having the Power Manifestation segment where you can again put your name, and we will, of course, do a body scanning for you.
Yes, and Ma Sneha has just requested for me to repeat the solution. So I will definitely repeat, Ma. Paramashiva has revealed to do a lot of detoxing and Nirahara Samyama. And specifically, Paramashiva has shown to drink lemon juice. So please do that. And also to take a lot of Haritaki. This is mainly what Paramashiva revealed. Please follow the solution, man. Really, all your body problems will get solved. And yes, as Ma Madhura told, everyone else who is asking can request, as every day we have at this time we have the Power Manifestation segment which will be going on, and at that time you can ask for the body scanner. And with this, we thank all of you for joining us. Please stay tuned for the segment which we'll be having after a short break.
Nithyanandam, thank you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, welcome back to all of our dear viewers who are joining us across the world for today's Devi Parashakti Akashic reading program. After that extremely interesting, beautiful, astounding power demonstration, literally The powers of Paramashiva manifesting through the initiated Balasans of Nithyananda Gurukul, which is always an extremely unique experience for anyone who is watching. Let us enter into the next segment of today's program, entering into the powerful cognitions which are embodied by Devi Parashakti. Let us understand who is the divine cosmic mother, the embodiment of divine feminine consciousness. Today, as we proceed further into the program, we will become more and more intimate with the cosmic mother, understanding the powerful cognitions behind Devi Parashakti, how she is embodying these beautiful principles. So let us now enter into this segment on who is Devi Parashakti and how she can manifest in our life, how we can pray deeply to her and manifest the reality that we want in our life. Yes. So let's go into the next slide. Let's enter into the program. So the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti from the Lalita Sahasranama is a beautiful scriptural reference that is sourced from the Mahapuranas and chanted by great rishis, by great ascetics, Devi worshippers until today. The meaning goes, the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in vermilion, red body with the triple eyes, sporting with a crown of rubies, studded with crescent moon, a face of all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding a jewel, cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling a red lotus. I meditate on the great empress. She is red in color, and her eyes are full of compassion, and she holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by the power of such a anima form rays, and she is the self within me. Devi, the ultimate feminine consciousness, Parashakti, the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes in and goes out. Source where all of the big bangs and all of the black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, source power from which all of us come and in which all of us even now are in. And where ultimately all of us are going to merge. Out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form of the Nijavatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing, answering all of our prayers, attending to each and every one of our questions, giving blessings, giving boons, revealing our past, and breaking the patterns which we have been suffering with for lifetimes, and ultimately bringing the experience of Paramashivoham itself. In the words of Parashakti herself, raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Hrimkara, filled as Parashodasi, filling the 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is in Kailasa, Shripura, Chindamani, Parashodasi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda. I took Nijavatara here to give good boons to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranya Garbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navaya Vana, Samrajya Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda. I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion, I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. Continuing on, Parashakti herself reveals, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from oneness of Om, blossoming into two of Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana, growing as four Vedas, 6 chakras, 5 Panchabhutas, and filling the gotras of the 7 rishis, grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing good to all of the world. Parashodasi, Meenakshi, is come in the form of Nithyananda. I came to bless every one of you. So let's understand how to receive Devi Parashakti. Literally, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is here in your screen. So always receive her very traditionally. And not only that, with a deep space of gratitude, keep 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen. Watch Devi. And the coin is considered as the traditional dakshina in Hindu tradition. It can be any value, even 1 cent, even in the USA, 1 cent. And of course, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism never is trying to monetize a simple dakshina. Keeping even 1 cent is okay. So for hundreds of days, if you have darshan, it'll add up to $1. In India, even 1 paisa is okay. Offer that to Devi after darshan is over. Do namaskar and eat the banana, the betel leaf, and the betel nut. Take it as a prasadam that Devi has blessed immediately. And then once you have enough coins, you can collect all of those coins and send it to the Nithyanandeshwara Devalaya in Los Angeles. And this betel leaf, betel nut may look too small, but in a few days, you will see how much it adds to your sentiment. And you will experience, really, she is here. She is embodied in the form. And she is so powerful enough that from your screen, she can literally just manifest right in front of you. You will not take the Devi Darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous and unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognition. It will simply break your unconscious behavior. That's why in Hinduism, in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we practice rituals so sincerely, so devotionally, because we know the science. We know that it'll help us transcend our tiredness, boredom, our anger, fear, whatever it may be, and help us experience Devi Parashakti as real deity embodied in the form. So as you can see here, these are some depictions of these supplies, the necessities for the tambulam for Devi Parashakti, which you can order. It can be 1 paise, it can be 1 cent, and you can see traditionally how the setup is in the normal traditional households and temples, how they offer the tambulam with the betel leaf, the betel nut, fruits, flowers, and for Devi Parashakti, you can offer even whatever you want, a few glass bangles, a small vastram. These small things will only make the experience of the whole Devi Parashakti, Akashic reading, when Devi manifests in front of you, as a real, beautiful experience. The next slide. Yes, so let's now understand and enter into the segment where we are understanding the Akashic reading. What does it mean? What does it mean for Devi Parashakti when she is reading the Akashic readings, and how she brings these revelations to the world? The revelations to the world by Devi Parashakti made on 14th April 2021, as from the English translation, is Corona is destroyed, but it will take 4 years for the political conspiracies done by humans to end. I will protect my devotees, disciples, and Kailasa Vasis. No suffering will come for my devotees, but it will take 4 years for the conspiracy of Corona to end. It will come to end in 2025. It is a conspiracy, a human conspiracy. You are asking about the suffering of Corona in India. Listen properly to what is said. With honesty, I am telling you the real truth. The cosmic pralaya has stopped. The Corona second wave that is happening is now a bio weapon. What is happening is now a bio war. As the Nijavatara taking the form of Nithyananda, Parashakti came in person to save Bharat, to save Sanatana Hindu Dharma in Bharat, taking the form of Nithyananda, when how to live having me with them, what I will do for them. World cannot be sacrificed for the sake of conspiracies done by some ignorant thieves who got stuck in Maya. Shrishti should not have loss. Cosmos should not have destruction. To save the cosmos pralaya, I made a huge ship. Its name is Adi Kailasa. Adi Kailasa is the ship that will gather all of the enlightened powers of the cosmos and save the people from the pralaya. Through the tricks and traitors, rule out the enemies without any other way out. The time came from the sailor itself to leave. That is why the sky is boiling and moving towards huge destruction. People, even if children do mistakes in ignorance, bias, getting stuck in Maya, as it is Parashakti, Paramashakti, Parashodasi, Manonmani. My responsibility is to save the whole cosmos from destruction. I am telling some of the truths. Listen properly. Within the next few months, not thousands or lakhs, lives will be lost in crores. Crores of lives will be lost in India. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you for the good. Search for the protection in your life. Now, we have done extensive research and seen just over the last 1 month since the beginning of the Devi Parashakti Akashic readings, how the words of Devi Parashakti have been shown in reality. It is how reality has stood as a testament for what Parashakti revealed as a warning for the whole of humanity. She gave her cry, she did her absolute to warn all of us, and now we are seeing what she said happen in reality. Here, and we have one article that is saying on Saturday, officials reported nearly 350,000 infections and deaths, which continue to rise. And at a hospital in New Delhi, the capital, doctors said that patients are still in a critical care unit and had died after oxygen pressure dropped. The doctors blamed the death of the city's acute oxygen shortage. Another article from India Post says India Post's highest death toll in the pandemic so far, as of May 19th in 2021. Here it's saying that India reported the coronavirus pandemic's highest single daily toll on Wednesday, which is 4,529. The previous deadliest day for the single country was recorded in the United States, where 4,468 people died. And many experts believe the true number of deaths in India is even higher, as evidence has emerged across a country of large numbers of people dying from COVID-19 who have not been officially counted. This is from New York Times. The truth here is that the numbers that are being presented to the world are not entirely the picture. In fact, in burial grounds across India, workers are laboring completely 24 hours a day, becoming exhausted by the number of deaths that they are encountering, by the number of bodies that they need to exhaust and burn away. They are not able to fulfill their job, and thus even there's been news recently how the river Ganga, who is worshipped as goddess in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, is completely filled by bodies which have not been burned yet. And here we're seeing a few visuals of how the funeral pyres are filled with the bodies of burning bodies infected by corona, and overload of work that they have to do. Let's now understand the principles, philosophies, and the science of the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. This was revealed on the 23rd of May, 2021 by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. He said, "All devotees and disciples, whoever listens to me, whom I don't need to convince, this is a personal message I'm going to give you all. Devi has very clearly revealed to me that the Puratasi month, August, September, there's going to be the worst third wave of corona." He continues, so the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism continues, "I saw in the vision dead bodies thickly floating on Ganga, not just Ganga alone. There are 4 rivers coming from Kailasa, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra. In all of those rivers, I saw dead bodies are floating, dogs eating those dead bodies and dying because they ate the people infected with corona. And the poor people who don't have food eating those dogs, the dead bodies, and they themselves